Hello and welcome everyone. It's René and Bas. Welcome to our next episode of Go Big and Stay Home cooking. What you can see here is a very dangerous task, and I trust fully into René, who's slicing up the old and crusty bread into small chunks. We are producing Semmelknödel. A very typical Bavarian recipe. The only thing that Italians really suck at, and the only thing that they are really jealous in regards against the Bavarians. And we will accompany the knödel with a recipe that is a very dear recipe to me. It's my favorite recipe of my parents, and it's named the Schwammerlbriah. That is a broth made of mushrooms, exactly. Follow us, and we're gonna go big. So we are preparing the broth with just some onions here that we fry a bit to get some roastiness into the broth. Fine? Cut. As always, we extinguish a little bit of wine. Then we fill up with water. Still needs to cook a bit, so you get the alcohol out of there. What's happening? René has been putting milk and 5 eggs into the old bread, and I will add salt, of course. Good. And pepper, of course. And as with any dough, it's all somehow about experience. You need maybe a bit of luck, but you just got to know how this is gonna look like, feel like. Let's see whether we'll make it. Oh yes, we are getting there. Looking good. René feels it. What's going on here? The mushrooms are in the broth, and you know, they're dried mushrooms, but we're gonna bring them back to life. Back to the knödel. And we want now to free this pot because we need it for cooking. And then start to roll and to form the knödel. What's happened here? I have been putting seasoning. 1 tea bag of herbs. I like salvia. 1 spoon of garlic, just 1 little. This time we are very modest with garlic. And 1 vegetable soup body, salt and pepper, a bit of mustard. That's it. I'm very happy with how these knödel turn out. They are getting really good. This crazy Mexican guy is a genius. I knew it from the beginning, and he proved it again. And soon he's gonna be as Bavarian as me. And remember, use a bit of water to make them real slick, no? The better, the more slick the surface of the knödel is, the more robust it is against falling apart in the cooking water. And that is, of course, the biggest nightmare of all times, when you put in the knödel and they fall apart, dissolve in the water. I have witnessed this situation, and I had to adjust and improve my technique. There are ways around it, but you gotta find out yourself. Got.
Okay.
Alright, the water is almost boiling, the salt water, and the moment of truth is coming. We will put in the knödel and watch carefully how it behaves. And this is the test knödel. We check out whether the structure is robust enough for it to really cook and not to dissolve. Ready? Now we turn down the heat. This is not sparkling cooking. And I think we're stable and we go for it. Yes.
It's filming.
All right. We will thicken our broth with something that I lack the words of. We are frying flour.
Like a bechamel.
A bit of like bechamel. Right.
Back.
Alright. And we now work it in. Heating it up and stirring it around. Generating a rather like a creamy, a saucy, like a thicker version of our broth. That's looking good. Okay, so we finished it off with more salt and pepper and with another vegetable soup body, and we're gonna like wait our knödel and but basically we are ready. And the knödel, the water is not boiling, and it's hard to really tell how are they doing, but for sure they cook for 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, yeah. I see they are robust. Good, they're doing fine, and so do we. We are ready to serve. There are 11 dumplings to be eaten, one by one. We turn the heat off. Yes. We don't eat the onions, but the soup. We are we are happy and pretty a bit proud to show you this recipe. I hope you liked it. I wish you a nice evening. Stay cool, stay safe, and go big.
Go big.
Ciao.